Hello and welcome to the Reapers. So we're back on our F-18s. You're not going to be able to get us out of our F-18s because we like them too much. Next we're going to do, the next requested video is a tour of the Persian Gulf in our F-18s. I'm going to show you roughly what we can do up here. We are currently in Dubai. We're going to take off from Dubai, head around where my mouse cursor is going. Then we're going to head along the coast here. We're going to find the Burj Khalifa, question mark?
Burj Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa. Apparently it's a tower that's bigger than anything in England, although I don't believe it. Next we're going to go and look at the pretty patterns of sand they've got here, the World Islands and that one, which should be batshit awesome. Then we're going to head along the coast southwest to Abu Dhabi. We're going to have a good scout around Abu Dhabi and look at the sites there. Then we're going to get our afterburners on, our tanks all off, and head east to the mountains on the east. Then head up, probably refuel at Furaja International. Then up to Oman and to that airbase there, up to the North Peninsula, have a scoot around these islands, then north across the Gulf to Iran. And this island here, I'm not entirely sure if this is Iran or not, but hey, yes it is. Hello, see you John, cheers. Then head to Iran, look around the Iranian coast, which is a couple of bases here and a city here. Then we're going to head southwest and go island hopping. Awesome little islands here with little air bases on that have just got to be landed at. Island hopping all the way back to the carrier and land on the carrier. That excites me. I hope it excites you. Right, Sherman, I've got my flaps on medium. My advanced bit is on, but I don't really care. Do we need to enable these tanks, or are they auto-enabled?
The tank should be auto-enabled.
Affirm. Right, I'm ready when you are. We don't need to burn once you're up, so just build power when you're up. And I'm ready for you when you are.
Right, I'm spooled.
Roger.
3, 2, 1, go. No, don't do that.
It does get wiggly, doesn't it?
It wanted to lean over your side for some
mine's
reason.
doing exactly the same. Cap airborne.
German airborne.
Cap auto flaps.
Flaps up. Right, coming back to full mill.
Full mill and take us a lazy left. Let's go and have a look around those towers at treetop height.
Do that. Let's see. Right, let's go look at the skyscrapers, shall we?
Roger. Big sexy.
Level off.
Level off. Don't know what kind of frame rate you're getting, Sherman, but mine is bad.
Mine's alright. I've experimented with the anti-aliasing settings, so I've got a pretty good frame rate right now.
Oh god, oh my god. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
I'm doing a tight turn.
Oh my god, I can't keep up.
I find the way to turn tight in the Hornet is to pull back on the throttle and let the plane slow down so the flight controls take over.
Sure.
Alright, fun facts about the Burj Khalifa. It's about 2,722 feet high.
2,700 feet high, wow.
Yeah, it's the tallest structure in the world since 2008.
Excluding England. Okay, let's head towards the Burj Khalifa, Sherman. Let's go get it.
Yeah, there it is on the horizon.
Slow down, Sherman, please. I'm just really struggling.
Copy. Back over the airport.
It's massive. It's
no
massive.
One's jumped off it yet.
No one's jumped off it. Roger.
You sound so disappointed. Also, look on your right. You should see something that looks like the logo for National Geographic.
Oh my goodness. These towers, though. Whoopsie. My apologies. Air brake out.
No, wait. Anyway, speeding up.
You come and pass me when you're ready. I'm going to circle around the tower a bit.
Right.
Anti-clockwise. Whoa, the big tower.
Yes, it is.
Cap could make that.
Oh man, this thing's gonna be bombed so many times.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this thing will stand up to anything we can throw at it.
Yeah, it's still gonna be a target.
Oh yeah, we are gonna put GBU 38s all over this mother.
Not sure why you would. You could basically just hit this thing with a Maverick.
Wonder. Look at us spinning around it, Sherman. Oh, we can land Hueys on it, Sherman, if we can get that high without the engine blowing up.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. A, you can get it that high with a Huey without blowing it up. B, I'm not sure that the top is quite large enough for a Huey.
It's 3,000 feet. Huey can reach that.
Yeah, okay, so Huey can reach that, but again, I'm not sure there's enough landing space anyway. I'm heading back.
Island. Go to the World Island. World Island.
Yeah, we're heading towards that now. On the way, we'll take another look at the National Geographic thing, assuming that it actually has something to do with National Geographic. It probably doesn't, and I'm being ridiculously ignorant.
Let me see what it is. I'm quite sure it's not affiliated.
Hello, National Geographic. Can you go through that thing, Sherman?
I did.
I have caps coming through it. Stand by. It wouldn't be a Tour de France if we didn't go through it.
It's called the Dubai frame.
Dubai frame. It looks like a waste of money if you ask me, but...
It's...
We're talking about Dubai here. Let's not talk about wasting money.
Yeah.
Captain X is an architect.
I'm coming back.
The Guardian has called it the biggest picture frame on the planet.
Caps coming through it.
And apparently there's some controversy over its construction.
Yeah, no shit. It has no purpose.
No, because apparently the design was stolen from someone who won the design competition. So they basically just stole the winning design.
Did Jimmy go through it, Skate? Did Jimmy go through it? Woohoo!
Well, I'm about 10 seconds behind. So
I'm basically at the World Islands.
Coming, Sherman.
What's my fuel? Yeah, I'm on internal fuel already.
Right, I will need to be dumping mine, but not yet. Don't you worry about fuel, Sherman. Fuel is beautiful. Right, World Islands, World Islands. Where are they, Shermanium? Yay, World Islands, coming. Man, the alpha in this thing is just ridiculous.
At low speeds, yes.
Really
What's
is.
nice is at high speeds it prevents you from killing yourself.
Cap's going to call it the flying air brake for now. Look how big this town is, man. I want to go live there. Would they welcome me here?
I don't.
Look at that. There's a lovely hotel out there as well. Okay, guys, these are the World Islands. The islands that have been manufactured in the shape of the world. Better get some altitude.
Actually, I'm fairly certain that I checked here, there's a house in here, so...
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I'm flying over it now. There's this looks like a private resort of some sort.
Beautiful. Very nice. Okay, let's go to the next island. Can you see it, Sherman? The funny looking one. With
you mean the palms?
Let's go to the palms. What's the name of that palm, and how long did it take to make Skate?
There are two sets of palms. The one you're looking at is a Palm Jumeirah. Check it out.
Roger. I'm also going to the little awesome looking hotel that's near it.
Yeah, there's another set of palms further off from it if you look like further out to sea.
Will do, on route.
Further along the coast, yeah. But yeah, the building you're headed towards, Cap, that sail-shaped building is the Burj Al Arab.
Burj Al Arab, Roger.
And it's made to look like a sail on a sailboat.
I thought that. I saw it and I thought sailboat. Beautiful. Look at
And
that.
there's actually a helipad up there.
Helipad. Huey. That's awesome. Cap approves. Okay, first Palm Island.
Yeah, there's a water park and a resort.
Oh, this place is amazing.
There's also that tiny, you can see there's that large structure at the end of the palm. You can fly through that, but it's tiny.
I'm not doing it.
I've done it once before, but I can't guarantee that I won't stuff it up on camera.
Let's not do it on the camera. It's even got like a motorway going through it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a resort slash hotel slash water park.
Alright, so the next one's further along the coast.
Next one, yeah, Roger, pushing. After that we'll dump our tanks. It looks like there's another thing in construction, Sherman. Can you see that square? I think they're making something there. The rectangle.
Yeah, I see. It looks like a port extension.
Port extension. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, you can see there's one port just inside of it. They're probably extending the port.
I reckon they're building a runway there, Sherman. I reckon that's what they're doing.
Either that or they're building a breakaway for the port.
I wonder how much a house costs on this Palm Island.
Billions.
Cap doesn't have billions, I'm not going to lie. Oh, we've got to do a port bombing mission. I've got that in my noggin. Port bombing mission coming up.
Yeah, I figured as much. As you can see, this one also, as you said, appears to be under construction. There's not a lot of buildings here.
A firm under construction. Right, that's pile number 2. That's the port, which we're going to bomb. Okay, Sherman, present yourself, and can you tell me how to get rid of the tank then?
Right, so center button, click that on the jettison select panel.
CTR? Yep, roger.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then cycle your jettison to, I believe it's stores.
A-firm stores.
Arm your master arm.
Roger.
And press jettison.
Jettison now.
That
No!
did not seem to work. Unusual. Let me try rack launcher.
So annoying.
Yeah, it's a rack launcher. My bad.
A-firm rack launch. Okay, tank off. Okay, coming to find you. Then we're going to head south down the coast to Abu Dhabi.
Roger, I'm going to turn south towards Abu Dhabi.
What's your angel, Sherman?
Cherub 7.
Cherub 7. Cali.
Sorry, I got disconnected. Where are you guys at now?
We're on the second palm heading south along the coast to Abu Dhabi. I think that was the right name.
Yeah.
Great visibility in the Hornet. That's the first thing we've learned today. No problem tracking Sherman at 500 knots. Speed check Sherman.
Speed 506.
Roger.
So on heading select autopilot now.
Once I'm with you, should we go through the autopilot?
That's what I'm setting up for now. I'm going to set myself up on the autopilot.
Speed check again.
490.
Okay. I'm coming. You are very stable. That is definitely an autopilot.
Yes, yes it is. So, how it works is the autopilot is one of the functions on the UFC.
UFC, roger.
The A/P button specifically, you press it, it'll bring up the menu. You have several options. ATH, which I believe is attitude hold. H-cell, heading select, which is a function of the map page. Barometric and radar altitude, which is basically a barometric or radar hold altitude.
A-firm. What have you gone for?
I'm going radar altitude because it's pretty flat out here.
A-firm. You just press the button, then it's on.
Yes, you'll know it's active when you see a couple of dashes on the screen on the left side of the text.
And how do you turn it off?
You apply controls and you will override it automatically.
Jesus, almost hit you. Roger. Okay, understood.
Right, so headings select relies on your lower display. There's a little knob down there which you can push left or right and hold it. That's the heading selector switch. You basically press and hold it to cycle the heading tape, which is represented as two squares in a rectangle on the outer parts of the compass rose.
Affirm.
Once you've set it up on your desired heading, you simply press H cell and the plane will begin to attempt to navigate itself onto the heading you have selected.
Nice. Nice and simple.
I believe there's also an auto throttle setting for the Hornet, however I haven't used that yet.
Look on your right wing, Sherman. Hello, Sherman.
Yes, I see you under my launch rack. Okay, we are approaching the outskirts of Abu Dhabi with the main city on R1 on our 10 to 11 o'clock.
Roger. We're heading to the city. We'll do some low flying around, not too fast, and then once we're bored, then we're going to head east to the mountains.
Roger that. I haven't actually explored either this or the mountainous side on the south, the map yet,
Okay.
so this will be quite interesting. That was a weird texture glitch. Right, so here we are on the outskirts. Here you have a little highway which somehow vaguely resembles the Florida Keys in a way.
It does, doesn't it?
Very vaguely. A lot less bridges.
Is this the one where the F1 track is?
I don't know. I don't follow F1 enough to know.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Alright, so here we are. Okay, I see you below
I'm
me, so
backing
I'm
off.
going to pull up out of...
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up out of my
Yeah, take
autopilot
careful. It's
now.
violent. I nearly crashed when I did mine. Oh.
Yeah, just... There we go. And I'm going to roll right over the main part of the city.
Coming.
Right, so this appears to be the main business district.
Roger.
Lots of fighting to be had here.
Lots of fighting to be had there, Roger. Lots of dog
We
fights.
head... Yes, if we head south, we will probably start seeing it turn into various little towns which make up the main city. And in the far south of that we have Al Dhofra.
Aldofra.
Is that an airbase?
Yes, Al Dhofra Air Force Base.
What kind of planes do the UAE have then, Sherman?
Everything.
Basically, they can afford a fuck ton of stuff. I think they have the Mirage, but I might be mistaken.
Where did
Suffice to say,
where did their money come from, Sherman? They're selling oil.
From the ground.
yeah, if there's money in the Middle East, it's oil. At least for the moment.
The UAE Air Force may operate a Mirage 2000s and F-16s.
Pretty good combo.
Very interesting combo. So they should both be highly capable.
Too small kind of intercept. Well, I suppose F-16 is not really an interceptor anymore.
Well, F-16 is multi-role, kind of like this plane.
Confirm.
Okay, so here's the other sections of town. You can see there's the harbour section down there on the left.
Affirm.
Looks like the industrial section is below us on the right.
Affirm. It's massive, though. It just keeps
There's
going.
Al Dhofra.
Where?
On our 1 to 2 o'clock, there's Al Dhofra.
Valley. This is military, did you say?
Yes, Air Force Base.
Affirm. Fuel check, 8.5. Cap.
7-9.
Roger.
Right, so basically we're currently following the highway eastward towards our inn.
Should we go and follow the highway literally for a bit?
Yeah, you want to do it down low?
Yep, I'll follow you.
Did you catch my glorious roll?
I did. You slide by.
Right, copy that. So yeah, this area, apart from the buildings, is the kind of flat desert that a tanker dreams about.
Are you firm to that?
Or an A10 for that matter.
Biggin's got nowhere to hide down here, Sherman.
Yeah, you say that, but this is also cruise missile heaven in a way. So while we're flying, let me see, I'll just put my autopilot down to radar altitude all. We can look at the DDIs and the various pages available.
Roger.
The bottom button will always set you to the menu, which has 2 pages. You've got a tactical page and a support page, which have various functions. So for example, you've got pages like the checklists, the engine, the HSI, and the ADI in the support page.
Roger.
Both of those are useful. Those are the ones that are modeled on this page so far. So the HSI is essentially the one that's currently displayed on the bottom, and the ADI is an artificial direction finder, I think. Oh no, it's the other way around.
You can put the HUD on there, Sherman. I've just put the HUD on there. Tried that.
Yes, the reason for that is, remember that one time in the A10 I was bitching about taking off into the sun and couldn't see my HUD. So it's a useful thing to have.
Yep, got stores.
Stores is your weapon stores. That's how you set up your weapons for ground attack, and you can also modify some of the
Go to fuel.
stuff on your air-to-air weapons.
Fuel's interesting. Look, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks apparently, and you can see the different tanks it's burning through.
Correct.
Interesting.
Actually,
You've also got
tanks. You've got your wing tanks as well.
Yeah, you've also got the situational awareness page, which is essentially a countermeasures page besides the RWR, or an early warning page besides
I think
the
it's
RWR.
also your data link page when they actually come down. The situational ones. It's everything rolled into one page.
I can't see an RWR on I can't get an RWR on there.
If you press EW, you'll have the RWR circled.
And are you coming from TAC or... Oh yes, got that. Yep, RWR, a firm.
Yeah. So at the top you'll have your ALE-47 jammer, which you can arm via this page.
Oh, I was reading a bit about the radar as well. It's the, I may get the words wrong here, letters wrong here, AGP-73. It's less powerful than the F-15, so it has less range. Which makes sense.
Any idea what its range is?
No, I mean, it's hard to say really what an F-15's range is, because it can see a fighter from 60 miles away, but a tanker from 200 miles away. So it's...
I'm disabling my autopilot and rolling with the horizon, or with the road, so...
Road is good. I want to drive along that road.
You really don't. It's a lot more fun when you're doing 500 knots.
Hey, firm.
As opposed to 120 in a car at like max speed.
Fair point.
what other pages?
Have you gone to the radar page? I'm watching the stream. I didn't see
The rear page, did you see?
Radar attack page.
Stand by, backing off. Right, is it untacked? Roger.
Yes, tactical.
So radar. Right, so is that my radar, is it?
This is an early implementation of the radar for the for the Hornet. It's a basic range while scan and single target track mode at the moment. It will be expanded upon after the early access to allow for the implementation of various special modes and weapons like the AMRAP.
Roger, so
And even later you will have the ability to use an air-to-ground mode of the radar.
Okay, I like it already. I'm guessing it's very F-15-esque, isn't it? It's going to be a little grid. And, okay. Does this mean my nose is warm? I've got no indication that my nose is warm.
Yes, you can tell if your nose is warm by, hang on, just following the road.
As far as I know, the main indication is if the radar is on. Like you see that that line sweeping across.
It does make sense,
Well,
yeah.
well, there's that, but on your right side you can actually set the radar mode, so it should be in operational at the moment. You can set it to standby if you don't want it.
Where? I don't see that. All I see is reset on the left, on the right.
Not on the MFCD on the right of your pit.
Oh god, right, okay. That's going to take some serious looking.
Yes, get yourself just following me. We can keep this vague heading in radar altitude hold.
Roger. Looking around the right, what have you seen?
Right, on the far right of your bottom panel, there should be a highlighted knob that says radar. There should be a knob marked as radar on the bottom right of the rear right panel.
Found bleed air. Is it right down low?
Below. Go much lower than that.
Roger, let me get my autopilot set, stand by.
If it's that far down, I think it's meant to be.
Okay.
Fiddle with.
Looking. Track IR problems. Mode. Radar. Right, it's an operational currently. So it is on.
Yes, and that's how you tell whether your nose warm or not.
Hey, Bum.
But yeah, I've tracked targets up to 40 kilometers so far on this thing. I haven't tested further.
Roger.
But that's it. The radar is very early access at the moment, and its capabilities are going to expand substantially after early access.
Hey, Firm. Interesting, I can't see. Oh, I can see you on it, Sherman. I can see you on it. I can see you on my radar. It was a blip. Just for it. Yeah, I've got you again.
Yeah, again, this is the very basic range while scan mode, so no IFF integration or anything like that yet.
Okay, well, at least we know it picks things up. Right, Matt, we're coming into the mountains, Sherman. We can do some low riding in the mountains. Just roughly head our bearing. Will be good.
Yeah.
Speed check.
548 at present.
Okay.
Fuel is just under 6,000.
6,000. Yeah, I haven't set any of my radar keys up yet, so I can't do any locking or anything yet.
Yeah, so the keys in that do work. Yeah, just to get early access implementation in a pre-release build. So we need to heading about 020. I'm gonna put us into a left roll.
But, make sure we stay in the mountains up to Oman.
Oh yeah, we will. I'm just taking us straight to Fallujah.
Hey, Pum. Jesus, I almost
By the-
stacked.
Yeah, if Betty suggests that you do something like pull up or roll right, I suggest you follow her instructions.
I love it when she does that big arrow. Pull up.
Yeah, and that's for like when you are in like a cloud or mist or something. It tells you the direction.
Yeah, and you better do it literally because otherwise you're dead in 2 seconds or half a second.
Yeah, the nice thing about it is that she only does it when she needs you to do it, so it doesn't irritate you. Or maybe it does irritate you, but it'll only do it when you actually need it.
Nothing irritates Cap.
American systems are made to try and keep dumbass pilots alive, unlike Russian systems.
Russian systems are designed to make sure the pilot can be replaced if necessary.
No, they're made to weed out the stupid pilots by killing them.
Well, basically they're made to make sure that the pilot can be replaced, which tends to weed out the dumb one.
Hold on.
Yeah.
5 levels for this, gentlemen.
Yeah, you see how useful the arrow can be, right? Like knowing which way is up.
Yeah, I
You could do some Top Gun shit in these
really
mountains.
good. Really good.
Nevada, what?
You know what, this plane's got a good mil power. Some planes have a bad mil power like Sukhoi's. This plane has a good mil power like the F-15. Good strong.
In other words, you actually have enough propulsion to get where you want to go.
Yep. Oh, we're not using afterburners and we're doing 9G turns nearly. 6G turns maybe.
Or are you guys doing turn comparisons?
We're doing mountain flying.
Taken?
Doing what?
Mountain flying. Shit, Cap goofed. Oh, where have you gone? There you are.
Down the valley.
Yep.
Like, have you say this thing's a widowmaker?
Well, it's. I really don't. Maybe I shouldn't be listened to you two yet. I thought so, yes, but then I tried to kill myself like an hour ago, and it just would not let me die. So I really don't know now.
It's nearly foolproof, that's the disclaimer on it.
Nearly foolproof.
Nearly idiot-proof, excuse me.
It's got a similar handling to the F-15, where you pull on the base keys. You pull alpha on the bases for each different directions.
Although admittedly the F-15 doesn't really use fly-by-wire so much as a highly advanced SAS system.
True.
Although I suppose given the nature of its flight services, it doesn't necessarily need a full fly-by-wire.
Yes. The F-15 is always trimmed for 1G anyway.
Whereas the Hornet will be properly trimmed so long as you operate it properly, isn't that right, Cap?
We'll go with that. Ooh, I almost ignored Betty and died. Never ignore Betty in an F-18.
Yes. We're almost at Fallujah.
Yay! And we've had some dang good fun on the way.
Yes, we have. I suppose I can also show you the map page once we've landed, so we can practice getting a coordinate to our next waypoint, so we can land at Fallujah, set up a waypoint, and then get on our way.
Well done. Careful, Sherman. Crazy South African mother.
And I believe we're here. I see signs of civilization.
Roger. Following you. In.
Alright, so let's come back on the throttle to about 80% thrust.
Firm.
Yeah, there's the airfield right below us.
Oh,
That's a very thin collection of planes down there.
what can you see? All I see is DC-10.
Look, I basically see a whole bunch of them lined up together. Almost like an airplane graveyard.
Roger.
Right, so let's go in for runway 29, shall we?
9.
Right. Flaps down to
Down.
full. The plane will descend them automatically once it reaches a low enough speed so we can gain some distance.
Roger. Took my eye off you for 2 seconds and now look what's happened. Right, you've gone out. Yep, so as long as you keep them on the second setting, they will come down when they're needed.
Gonna do that.
Speed check Sherman.
Speed 240 and decelerating.
I'm
Getting my air brake out.
Air brake.
Alright, now the low speed air brake is starting to kick in. Gear down.
Get down.
Engine, I'm off to get some food. See you guys later.
See you.
Let's go.
Alright, landing speed about 140-ish.
0.
This runway is at a bit of an angle.
It is, isn't it? Cap down. Perfect landing.
Sherman down, not a really good landing.
Yeah, actually it was pretty creepy in mine, but hey, we're all good. Right. Rudder brakes on. Air brakes on. Don't need it. Right, we're going to get some gas.
Yeah, can you see on the left side the jets I was referring to?
Yep, saw them. No, not...
Kind of like a graveyard.
Yeah, I thought they were DC-10s, then not. Maybe you're right, Charmaine.